Grace, we're outside.
We're back.
Spring has sprung.
Spring has absolutely
Do you remember when we were
Bowyers.
cowering in here because
of
the rain?
and the rain was beating down above us. But here we are.
But look,
sun's out.
now come on, let's get to the meat of the matter.
We're joined by Pablo.
Oh my goodness, is he the 100%?
He is 100%.
He's the real deal.
He's a mix of a couple of sizes, but he's 100%.
He's not an oodle, is he?
He's not. I take great joy in telling people that. I'm
exactly.
sure you do the same.
I do the same. Now, look, the thing is, people have oodles because they can't handle the full poo.
Absolutely.
They can't handle the poo.
No, too clever for their own good, aren't they?
He's poodle, he's Pablo. How old is he?
He's turning 6 this year.
Oh, he's great, isn't he?
Absolutely brilliant.
Well, it's made my day.
It's made my
How are
day
we going to
having
trump a
deal with this.
poodle? What have you got?
Well, let's see what we can do.
On the camera traps then, what's been happening? Oh my goodness, quite a lot.
Right, so these have only been out for a couple of days. Right.
Where is this?
So this is down by the stream.
Right.
And there were a few holes, and I was thinking, we didn't have much luck with our small mammal traps, so I thought
Okay.
this might be slightly more fruitful. Oh,
What? Yeah. Mouse.
mouse.
Wood mouse.
Wood mouse.
Yeah, look at those
Big
huge
ears.
eyes and big ears, you're right.
Yeah.
All the better to hear
Huge
and
eyes.
see you with. Well, look, those tawny owls are out there after these things.
They absolutely are.
They've got to have a very acute hearing and good eyesight.
Just bopping about.
Okay, wood mouse,
Again.
more wood mouse,
More wood mouse.
more wood mouse. Something's got to come and eat that wood mouse in a moment.
Surely something's going to sniff that out. There'll be a fox somewhere in here.
A fox?
Surely. All that mice action.
How many mice are there?
That's the question.
I mean, mice are nice, but...
Yeah, let's take it up.
Oh,
A level of the food chain would be nice.
But I mean, joking aside, we've got a tawny owl nest here with 5 eggs in. I've never seen 5. Jimmy's
No,
never seen 5. Jimmy
that's
looks
quite
at
amazing.
lots of nests, and the number of eggs that's laid by a bird like that is generally governed by its body weight.
Yeah.
So the bigger the body weight, the more eggs they can afford energetically
Right.
to produce. They can
So
they
we
can
know they've got
yes.
a healthy.
There must be loads of food. There's no question of
Absolutely.
that. So that shows. There we are.
Knew it.
There we are.
Mr. Fox.
Let's have him again. What a beauty. Oh, look at that, very dark belly.
Very.
Do you see that? And look at the tail as well, very dark on the tail.
Yeah. Also looking very healthy.
Very healthy. Not
They
surprised.
don't look like that in the towns, do they?
Well, I mean, again, indicating that there's got to be plenty of food here.
Absolutely.
All the mice is nice
Yeah,
for Mr. Fox and Mr. Tawny Owl.
absolutely. Right, let's have a look at a different one.
Down by the pond. Oh, what was that? Go back again. That, honestly, look, I'm not joking, that is a bee fly.
Is it?
That is a bee fly, yeah.
And how can you tell?
Well,
from
its
that?
wings are long and being
Yeah.
held horizontally, and it's got a big fluffy bottom.
Yeah.
That's a bee fly
Wonderful.
on our camera. These are extraordinary organisms that come out at this time of year. They have a long, strong, straight, black nose, proboscis, stuck out in front like that,
Wow.
which they can insert deep into the nectaries of the primrose.
Oh, wow.
So you'll see them hanging around primroses. But what really makes them interesting is their lifestyle, because these are parasites of other solitary bees.
Interesting.
So they go around, they hunt out the other solitary bees' nests, which are generally holes in sort of sandy or muddy banks.
Yeah.
They hover outside. Now get this is true, right? They hover outside and then they use their abdomen to flick eggs whilst they're hovering into the hole of the other solitary bee,
Wow.
where they hatch and the larvae feed on the larvae and eggs of the other solitary bee. So look,
Wow.
I'll demonstrate. They're hovering like that, right, outside and flicking, right? This is probably illegal and probably not going to be broadcast, but flicking their eggs like this from their backside, and they're going in a hole over there like that, right? Fantastic.
What a great performance.
That's I should be on Britain's
really
Got No
should.
Talent.
Yeah. Strictly Come Dancing.
Strictly Come Parasitic Egg Laying. More interesting. That's a
Great.
bee fly on camera.
I
Well,
would have loved to see some of that action from this
oh,
one.
look at that. Extraordinary.
Brilliant. Right, what's
Extraordinary.
next? So this is our heart-shaped pond.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Oh, it's night time. Someone's investigating.
something's knocking the camera. Is the camera on the tree?
Yeah, camera's on a tree.
What on earth is going on?
Who knows? See
Oh.
what's next. Oh,
Hello.
that's a deer, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. There's a lot of sniffing going on.
It's got quite a lot of whiskers there, though.
That was a lot of whiskers. Let's have a look.
Hold on. That's whisker.
Oh.
That's whisker.
And big nose. A
Wow,
fox?
so close to the camera. Look at that whisker.
A little too close.
Okay, what happens?
No,
What happens next?
What's next?
Was that it?
Wow.
Hold on, no. Let's go back to the Nocturnal one. Was there no other thing? That was it. That was just it, was it?
That was it.
What a mystery.
Right, we can go back and watch to the end.
How high was the camera on the tree?
Very low.
Oh, it was low.
It was low.
So it could be a badger, it could be a fox.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if it were higher up, whether it could be something even more exciting. Okay. Oh look, we've got a bather.
Is that a buzzard taking
It's a buzzard.
bath?
It's a buzzard having a bath.
Maybe trying to catch some frogs.
Or maybe catch some frogs. You're right. Yeah, it could be. Soon find out.
So, there's his head.
Oh, and there he
and he's
goes.
flying off. Should have a look at that.
Yeah,
Is
I
it a
think you're
buzzard?
right. It didn't bathe, did it? So it could be more. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a buzzard. Yeah. So yes, it could be. You know,
Okay.
the buzz. Buzzard calling.
So this could have been near to a nest.
Yeah. Oh,
The deer coming through.
oh,
Oh,
oh dear.
sussing it out.
Yeah. Young
It's like
male.
a television dinner.
Yeah.
It's sticking around. Brambles.
Oh!
Oh.
I think it was probably the badger then, don't you, last
Yeah,
time?
I think so.
Yeah.
Now I've seen those whiskers.
Yeah. That was great. Headbutting the camera.
Very distractive.
Belligerent badger, that. Nice to see, though.
Lovely to see.
Adding to our mammal list here.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that same young male. Yeah. Okay.
Taking it down.
Is that a lot?
That's it.
Well, we did.
That was 2 days worth.
No, listen, I think we did quite well. We had a buzzard, probably foraging for amphibians, which they will do at this time of year. We had a beautiful fox,
We did have
black-bellied.
beautiful fox,
We can keep an
yes.
eye out for that animal
Yeah.
again. We had a surfeit of mice, which explains why we probably got 5 tawny owl eggs and a very healthy fox.
Definitely.
And then, creme de la creme, the bee fly.
The bee fly.
Who would have
Creme de la
thought a
creme.
bee fly on a camera trap?
I know.
Come on.
Good shot.
What we really need is a small black poodle, but we seem to have lost a small black poodle, unfortunately. Next week, we're off to Downacary to see how Tay's got on with the tree planting and to see if he's found any otters to go with the beavers on the camera traps.